Hi Leos, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. And I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have been supporting, commenting, donating overall in this year of 2016 to my channel. I am deeply, deeply grateful and thankful to all of you, all the love and positivity sent my way. And I want to wish all of you as well a very, very happy new year. So, Leos. I feel that Leos overall in this mid-month are still hearing the energy of the quest, but very, very, very confused towards the direction things are taking. I feel that lots of Leos are here debating spiritual understanding versus scientifical understanding, and there's like a tug war between the mind and the heart, and where is the spirit in between? I feel that some of you don't fully acknowledge that even though you're really unaware of where this journey is taking you, the ball it already start rolling. So I feel that some of you still feel stuck and restricted on something where you would like to see some advancement, and this could be upon any type of wish or desire that you would have to take a new direction, either with a relationship, your career, or even just with yourself, with the type of the type of pursuit, the type of life you want to have for yourself. Because I do feel that Leos have here this energy of nobility and pride rising, where they want to feel acknowledged, they want to feel that they are doing the right thing for themselves, but it's like they're not feeling that confidence, they're not feeling that assurance on themselves at this time to really understand the new direction. It's like that the wind is pushing you to go. And I also feel that this debate between consciousness is between conscious mind and unconscious understanding. It's going to really be important for you to take some reign of control and of willpower back into your life. I feel that some Leos feel this lack of willpower to make things happen, and they're probably more disconnected from some certain aspirations, creativity, projects, activities that used to uplift your spirit. And there's a sense that maybe this happened or is happening because whichever type of circumstance you are in, it's putting you in a place of feeling like you are in a cage, and so there's not much more you can do or much more to explore. The Eight of Swords, it gives us usually a very claustrophobic, I think it's said that way, sense, very limiting, like suffocating sense that we are stuck where we are, that there's like this very heavy anchor dragging us in the situation, and usually it has a lot to deal with kind of a victim mentality that it's being played out here. And so I feel that as being the Eight of Swords here, the advice, and the Ace of Wands, the opportunity, which is a great card, what I feel is that you are not as restricted and caged as you may believe. Your restrictions at this time are really showing up as being psychological ones, as being there's some logic, there's some there's some things in this world that cannot be measured by logic. Some of them is by instinct, some of them is by feeling, some of them is just by taking a risk and pushing yourself into a new direction, even though you're not completely 100% sure of where is this taking you. If you feel like a victim of your circumstances, that's right there the very first sign that there's something that needs to be addressed on your own ability to empower yourself in feeling free. Freedom comes from the mind. This is the only thing that keeps us placed in a very tight situation, restrictive situation, where we want change, but we put ourselves in a position where we create this belief that we can create our reality and we can create that change on our own. And I also feel that this is, if you notice with the Eight of Swords, this blindfold is also guiding you towards the understanding that, aces are potential. And showing up is an opportunity. There's an opportunity for new potential, for potential to be to arise in a pursuit, in a change, a dislocation, a travel, movement, journey you want to take. But it will require faith on the self and faith in the unknown. And I feel that the debates of your mind, and some of you are questioning a lot, like your morals. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I? And your mind keeps you trapped in this ongoing, repetitive, records, where you end up remaining where you are, even though you are aware that it's becoming very hard to breathe and very hard to just feel empowered in who you are. The Chariot is challenge. And as you can see, this is a very great card when we are dealing with this type of dualistic forces. One side of you that wants to be bold and take a risk and go towards the new, and other part of you that it's really feeling tied down and anchored down in a situation you don't like. Well, the Chariot is one of those cards where you can join very opposite, challenging forces, enemy forces, together to drive your chariot, to drive the movement of your soul, of your spirit, guiding you to this crescent desire to accomplish and conquer something. And I feel that you want to conquer a new paradigm of life, where these oppositions, this conflicted debate, type of debates of ongoing situations that you have been experienced, work to help you and not to hinder you. And also sometimes the Chariot in the challenge is just guiding towards the sense that right now you feel that things are a little bit on the hold and stagnant, or you may have a desire to see something advance, and you may really feel during this mid-month that it's not. But the Ace of Wands is those energies that if you really want to, if you really put that seed of intention towards the desire of the new, exploration, adventure, laughter, it's a very passionate energy. And wands have to deal with manifestation and willpower, creation. Like the magic wands is where you create something on your own. And I also feel that whichever you feel, I feel that some of you are dealing with a sense of loss, or feeling that you have lost something. And there's also here an implied message that, even though you may not believe it, everything that is lost can always be found. And I don't know where this exactly applies to you, but I feel that whichever you feel you have lost, there's a chance for you to always find it. I keep getting the sense that some Leos have been worried with children. And if it's not your own children, it's like you are worried upon, again, whatever your baby is. A project, an idea, your career, whichever you're wanting and desiring to see it grow and see it develop, whichever you're putting a lot of your love into it, a lot of your care into it, there seems to be some worries about it. I feel that there may be some uncertainty in regards to, the longevity of this life, the longevity of what you want to see grow and be established in your life. This could also be talking upon you just feeling vulnerable, feeling unprotected, feeling that there's a lot of uncertainty in the air, and not being that easy to feel at ease, to feel at peace with that type of uncertainty. Others of you have this kind of, again, when you use the wand, it's like an energy of craftsman and of magic touch, like wizard type of energy. You really can create magic when you believe in the self, when you believe in who you are, when you put that nobility, that pride towards the expression of who you are. And there's nothing in this world really that can stop that. There's not. Whatever comes truly from your heart and from your spirit cannot be tamed. And so I also feel that some of you may be taming a more wild side of yours because of fear of judgment, or fear of not being loved, not being accepted, or fear of what will that make out of you. Some of you are very concerned with the image you carry to others, and you should be careful with that. At the end of the day, I always say that the ones who matter, the ones that really matter, they won't matter. And so you can't stop the truth of the self and whichever you are here to do because of others. You have a responsibility, an example to give to this evolution we are living, this paradigm that wants to rise, that has to deal with the soul, heart, felt level of what being in this position of a limited human being means. Bringing genuine, that sense of genuine things to the table. Cutting out the shallow, the mask, the arrogance, the superiority, the I'm better than you, I'm more successful than you, and la 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 la. Be careful with that, because what you are here to do is to break free from something. For some of you, this is for a group of Leos, of course, that would identify. Some of you are just, your lion, the lion within you wants to go out and roar. And I feel that if you are afraid of the consequences that may bring to your life, you need to ask yourself the underlying reasons of what you really value in life, and how are you assured of who you are enough to know that you won't apologize, you won't dismiss the importance of being truthfully who you are. So I feel that there's a lot of individualistic energy with you in this mid-month, a lot of creation and creativity as well. I also feel if you just put more, I feel that some of you need to put more interest into things. Some of you may have lost interest on things again that used to spark your spirit, and it's like there's someone or some energy wanting to kick you so that you can go back to what you are so naturally good at. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I'm really, 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 really grateful for all of you, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.